not completely satisfied with this. Surprise, surprise. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to respray over that because I think the white is too much in my face. So I'm just going to spray a bit with that green right over here. And again with the black right here at the bottom, just to mute it down or tone it down. And obviously it's not going to dry as fast as when you spray it on cardstock, just because you've got gesso over there. But yeah, that's much better. I want to go over that flower with the white poster paint, so I'm just going to shake it a bit, just so that I can bring back that piece of flower here. And I'm going to use the part of the stencil just as a guide. So just to give it more definition. There we go. So you've got 3 flowers here in the corner. I will put her head upside down, and you will understand why in a minute when I show you the quote I want to use. Next, we're going to stamp our quote. The quote that I chose is this one here. It says, "Every now and then life needs to be turned upside down to get back to the right way up." And it's kind of fitting to today's adventure in our journaling, since I've made a few things that that didn't turn out quite the way I wanted them to, but that's okay. As you can see, we adapt. I'll let this dry, and I'm going to cut each of these up. So actually I decided to leave them all together because I like the way they look, and these will be nestled right in there. I'm still not happy with this spot here, so I'm going to grab the basic backgrounds, and I think I'm going to use the Harlequin. I guess I can remove this because I'm done spraying. So as you can see with the wax paper, I was able to protect this tab here, which I'm quite happy about. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to be too precise with this. There, that's perfect. That sort of tones down a bit that the gesso that I had to put down. So this is how she's going to be. We're going to glue her down with the collage glue stick on her. I think I'm just going to give a coat of the gel medium just to secure everything. Gel medium is my new friend. I love it. So I'm going to use 2 big squares for her head, and maybe 4. Like this. Yes, she's upside down. I'm well aware of that. And I'm going to nestle this in here. I'll probably pop that as well. Like this. I want to kind of have that flower motif as well up here and alongside here. So what I'm going to do, instead of just using the template and spraying over this, I'm going to spray into my second journal and lifting this up and then applying it to my journal. So let's see if that's going to work. I'm learning with you guys. So I'm just going to spray it like this. Which, ooh, that's nice. Look at this. I like this. So I'm just going to set it aside. Try not to disturb it too much. And I'm going to bring my journal. It's going to get dirty in the bag, but oh well. And apply this and lift. Yay! Now I'm going to go over them with, again, the Sharpie poster paint. And I've got the outline right here. I'll probably have to go over this a few times. Now, because this surface is gessoed, it's not as contrasting as I would have wanted it to be. I'm going to use my glue stick and glue the hand down and probably go over with the gel medium just to secure it. I love it because it dries matte. Something's definitely missing, so I decided to outline the flower with black Faber-Castell Artist Pen, the big brush, just because they weren't popping the way I wanted them to. And because I want to add something to the middle of them, they need to be a little bit more outlined other than with the white. I'm not going over the white completely, I just want some of that white to show, but that's much better. This is a liquid pearls in ruby red, and it actually matches the red that I took to color the girl, and there's no red on this page, so it will tie this page to that one. So I'm going to put some liquid pearls right in the center of the flower. This time I don't want this to be like a pearl. I just want it to be a dab of color. So I'm just going to go like this. And I'm going to put also a little dab here on the cuff link of that sleeve, just to have a triangle here. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. And now I'm going to use the gesso, which is over here. And I don't want a heck of a lot, so this is just going to give me just enough. I'll make sure that I don't disturb my liquid pearls. And I just want to add this contour right around my page. Here we go. And there's our page, or a 2-page spread finished. As you saw, art journaling is a very liberating experience in the sense that you learn to let go of your failed attempts, I want to say. They're not really mistakes because you can pretty much fix anything. What I like about art journaling as well is not only is it an exploration of your artistic endeavors, but it's also a perfect outlet for any emotional exploration as well. As you can see here, I decided to use my first full attempt because I've always done canvases, but I've never really done anything in terms of art journaling. And I thought that this quote was very befitting. Every now and then life needs to be turned upside down to get back to the right way up. And this is why I put the girl's face upside down, meaning that sometimes you got to get your hands dirty like I have here, or you need to get out of your comfort zone in order to appreciate the fact that you need to put in efforts to pick yourself back up. So I really like this quote, and I also like all these quotes by Diana Reevely in the Right Words set. I also think that the colors really suit the mood of this quote. We've got some dark black in the green, and whatever comes out of that hole, which is probably symbolizing her world being upside down, then we come out of that hole and we've got beautiful bright flowers, and she's gonna get her head screwed back on properly and her world will be right again. Decided to add a few additional embellishments to my page after I finished filming, so I ended up coloring in with the Sharpie poster paint inside my flowers because they weren't popping as much as I wanted them to. And I also colored in the inside of her dress just to make it stand out more. I added some white streaks in the girl's hair. This was our Diana Reevely showcase for our first 2 pages of the Art Journaling 101 series. And as you can see, I learned as much as you did while I'm doing this, and this is exactly what art journaling is about. about. It's about learning, it's about exploring, it's about getting out of your comfort zone, and I hope that you will follow along for next week. Tim Holtz, which obviously has a wide variety of products. So I hope you'll tune in for this. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, leave them underneath in the more info box. Have a great week. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.